Lake Washington Boulevard is a really nice recreational resource in South Seattle, but not everyone knows how to access it without a car. I'm Bob Swirsel, and I'm going to show you how to get there using public transit. Let's go. In this video, we'll focus on getting to 5 destinations on Lake Washington Boulevard: Colman Beach, Mount Baker Beach, Sayres Park, Lakewood Moorage, and Seward Park. We'll go from north to south, and I'll tell you whether the route is wheelchair accessible or not. Colman Beach and Mount Baker Beach are best served by King County Metro Bus Route 14. This route runs from downtown Seattle through the Central District and stops at the Mount Baker Transit Center, which is close to the Mount Baker Link light rail station. The Mount Baker Transit Center is about a block from the Mount Baker Link light rail station. To get from the light rail station to the transit center, head towards Rainier Avenue, turn left to go north on the sidewalk, then cross Rainier Avenue using the crosswalk at Forest Street. We'll first head to Colman Beach. This route is 0.4 miles long and is not wheelchair accessible. Take bus Route 14 to the 31st Avenue South and South Massachusetts Street stop. Get to the east side of 31st Avenue and head south. You will encounter a long set of stairs leading into Colman Park. At the bottom of the stairs is the Colman Pea Patch Community Gardens. Follow the path downhill past the gardens, and you will eventually reach Colman Beach. Next, we'll go to Mount Baker Beach. This route is half a mile long and is wheelchair accessible. Take bus Route 14 to the South McClellan Street and South Mount Baker Boulevard stop. Cross McClellan Street and use the paved path through Mount Baker Park. Cross Lake Washington Boulevard to reach Mount Baker Beach. If you're in a wheelchair, you will have to turn right onto the sidewalk and use the vehicle entrance to the parking lot to access the beach facilities. Sayres Park, Lakewood Moorage, and Seward Park are best served by King County Metro Bus Route 50. This route runs all the way from West Seattle through Soto and Beacon Hill and connects with both the Columbia City and Othello Link light rail stations. To get from the Columbia City light rail station to the bus stop for Route 50, head north towards Alaska Street and use the crosswalk heading east to cross Martin Luther King Jr. Way. The bus stop is a block and a half away. To get from the Othello light rail station to the bus stop for Route 50, head south towards Othello Street and use the crosswalk heading east to cross Martin Luther King Jr. Way. Then, cross Othello Street and turn left to get to the bus stop. Now, let's head to Sayres Park. This route is 0.7 miles long and is wheelchair accessible. Take bus Route 50 to the South Genesee Street and 42nd or 43rd Avenue South stop, depending on which way your bus is headed. Head east on Genesee Street and use the crosswalk to get to the north side of the street and enter Genesee Park. Head north on the crushed gravel path to get to Lake Washington Boulevard. Cross Lake Washington Boulevard and enter Sayres Park. Next, we'll get to Lakewood Moorage. This route is 1/4 of a mile long and is not wheelchair accessible. Take bus Route 50 to the bus stop at 50th Avenue South and South Genesee Street. Go to the intersection of 50th Avenue and Genesee Street. From there, head east on Genesee Street and bear right onto Genesee Way. At the intersection with Lake Washington Boulevard, there is no painted crosswalk, so be careful as you cross. Turn left and head to the north end of the parking lot to reach Lakewood Moorage. Let's head to Seward Park. This route is a few hundred feet long and is not wheelchair accessible. Take bus route 50 to the Seward Park Avenue South and South Juneau Street stop. Head to Juneau Street and go down the short but steep hill. Seward Park is at the bottom of the hill. Now that I've shown you all of the routes, I need to talk about a glaring issue with all of them. There are no public transportation stops on Lake Washington Boulevard in South Seattle, and the ones that get you close still require you to walk or roll up to a half mile. There is the Via to Transit program, but only Seward Park is in its service range, and it's only a pilot, so it might not even exist in the future. But what could we do? We could have a bus route running along Lake Washington Boulevard. It could be like the massively popular Trailhead Direct service, giving people a car-free way to access and enjoy Lake Washington. Or we could have additional stops on the 14 and 50 bus routes to let people directly access Seward Park and Mount Baker Beach. And build a ramp at the Mount Baker Beach entrance already. It seems so simple, and I think we should at least try.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope to make more guides like this in the future. See you on the next one.